I got your wig, ho, ha ha. You're mad, Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig, Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig, Miss Wig. You're mad, Miss Wig, ha ha. Miss Wig, Miss Wig.
Warning tonight about a series of troubling assaults in various neighborhoods that are believed to be inspired by a disturbing social media trend. Officials say they have seen several incidents involving men targeting female shoppers at Dollar Tree stores and other businesses. A number of local police departments, including Falls Township and Bucks County, are now investigating the trend. And Action News reporter Brianna Smith has the details.
Falls Township police say it's a troubling regional trend that they're trying to end. They don't know why Dollar Tree is the target, but they want shoppers to be on high alert.
This is a very disgusting act and uncomfortable.
Falls Township police are referring to a new trend called gooning.
Ever stumbled upon the word gooner on TikTok or heard it thrown around online and felt totally confused? It might sound like a simple label, but this term actually has a surprisingly complex double meaning, especially in the world of online slang. Get ready, because we're about to expose the hidden layers of gooner and show you why context is absolutely everything. We'll unravel its origin as a football fan term, then dive into its newer, wildly different, and often controversial meaning in online spaces like TikTok, ensuring you understand both context and can use the word wisely. Traditionally, especially in the UK, a gooner is a passionate fan of the Arsenal Football Club. This nickname is a playful spin on the club's official title, the Gunners. However, a newer, very different meaning is prevalent in online slang. In certain online communities, particularly among younger generations, gooner refers to someone who engages in gooning, a form of masturbation that involves prolonging arousal without immediate ejaculation, often to the point of a trance-like state or perceived loss of control. This slang use has gained traction on platforms like TikTok, leading to posts that discuss the confusion between the two distinct definitions. It's crucial to understand this dual usage to avoid potential misunderstandings.
It's the act of largely a male individual going into a store. More recently, it's been kind of more apt to happen in a Dollar Tree. And it's where that individual then fondle themselves and or expose themselves to usually female customers.
I have this and 12 on 7, please.
I'm sorry, how much?
12 on 7. Sorry about that.
Do you want to put your phone number in?
Yes.
Did he already put one in there?
Is there no glass right there?
You wildin', boy. They got a dip on with the license plate. Ah! You
Detective Dennis O'Connell says the latest incident happened on Tuesday afternoon at the Dollar Tree on Plaza Boulevard in Morrisville. Now they're asking for the public's help to identify this male suspect wearing the Central Catholic t-shirt.
It's a shame. It's disgusting. I mean, this is where families go, so nobody should really be exposed to that.
This has always been a good store, you know, since I've been coming.
Middletown Township Police say a similar incident occurred on Wednesday afternoon. But this time it happened at the Michaels store on Lincoln Highway. They're working to determine if it's the same man committing these crimes.
Everybody's losing their mind. It's crazy.
This can definitely lead to like long-term traumatizing effects for anybody exposed to this.
O'Connell warns customers to be aware of their surroundings while walking down the aisle.
If you do see this type of activity happening, don't react to these individuals. Definitely don't approach them. The best thing to do is simply walk away and as quickly as possible contact police.
Detective O'Connell says they're working with other police departments on these investigations. They're also looking into whether these incidents are being posted online. We reached out to Dollar Tree. We're waiting to hear back.
Did y'all hear about the dude that pulled up to bikini coffee shop joint, got caught, and then.
Well, first, I don't think anybody knew about the bikini coffee.
Yeah, so
spot.
apparently there's a coffee spot where the women that serve are in bikinis.
Here's why indecent exposure should be taken seriously. I've been investigating the manosphere for the last year, so let's unpack the Bikini Beans coffee shop incident. Yeah, that one. A man has taken his own life when a video of him reportedly masturbating at a drive-thru window went viral. Now, this video was filmed by a manager at Bikini Beans coffee shop in Arizona after she was informed by an employee of a customer who was approaching the window wearing no trousers, no pants, and reportedly masturbating. So she got her phone out and filmed the incident, and it ended up online. What I want to talk about is some people's opinions online who are saying this really wasn't that serious, he didn't really do much wrong, and the women were overreacting. So indecent exposure, also known as flashing, has been found to be a gateway crime into more serious offences and a pattern of predatory behaviour where men who have been found to have flashed their genitals to women without consent then went on to commit much more serious and sometimes fatal crimes. There's been 2 well-known cases of this in recent years here in the UK, and the first one of that being Libby Squire. Libby Squire was a student in Hull when she was raped and murdered after a night out by Pavel Relevich. Now, he actually had previous convictions of non-contact sexual offences that included indecent exposure, so showing his genitals to women without their consent, voyeurism, and actually stealing women's underwear from their homes. Lisa Squire, who is Libby's mum, has shared how she actually received a phone call from Libby a couple weeks before her tragic death, telling her that a man had exposed himself to her, and she was really shook up and upset about it. Lisa now believes that that man was Pavel Relevich, who went on to be her murderer. The second case is that of Sarah Everard. Sarah was raped, kidnapped and murdered by police officer Wayne Cousins. Now, Cousins was actually reported to the police at least 2 times for indecent exposure, where he exposed his genitals to a woman on a psychopath and also to female staff at a drive-thru restaurant. There were 2 incidents at the exact same McDonald's drive-thru, and the second time around, the female staff actually reported him to the police. They gave his number plate and they had his credit card that he used that had all of his details on there and his name, but the police didn't do the correct checks. Nothing happened, and 4 days later, he raped, kidnapped and murdered Sarah. Now, I can't say that this man in Arizona had any intentions of doing anything other than what he did, but indecent exposure should be taken seriously. It is a crime, and women should be encouraged to report it, not told to just play it down, because truthfully, you really never know what else that person is capable of. And when women do report it, police need to take it seriously.
This one I kind of have been confused about. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that there was a lot more going on in his life.
It sounds like it. I would hope so.
Because the act of masturbating at the local Hooters or whatever the fuck that is and getting caught and taking your own life when you're married with child, I'm befuddled.
I'm not. Not today. It's the same thing we say about internet bullying.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's different. Well, shit used to happen when we was in school. You know, the little neighborhood store
It'll go local.
or something. It'll be local.
Yeah, he's right. Mm-hmm.
Today, something happens, the whole world knows instantly. So to do that video getting out there
meant what?
Your wife is
worldwide humiliation for you and your entire
Some
family.
people out there that got a video of me sleepwalking butt-ass naked in the hallway. Not to compare.
Joe, but
I don't
you
wanna
are you.
compare.
No, you are you.
You
And
come from a
somebody
different
else-
era, too.
Yeah. Somebody else is different.
I think as fathers, we have a responsibility
$1,000,000%.
and an obligation for our behavior to not do anything that would put us in a predicament to make us want to remove ourselves from our child. Now, I'm talking about a predicament. I'm not talking about mental health. That's why I said I'm going to assume and give him the benefit of the doubt.
And I said I hope so.
But if it's just this isolated act and it was the embarrassment, then my man, come on.
Dog, a lot of people can't deal with
Joe,
that shit, bro.
You know how many
Public
niggas are
humiliation.
in jail for being humiliated in public, and they went and got a gun and did
killed
something
them.
to somebody that embarrassed them, and now they doing life.
Doing it to you and doing it to myself, I don't view the same.
There's
a lot of people in this
Your life
country.
is gone. I mean, one, your life might be spent behind bars, and another one, your life is gone. But
It's a privilege to wake up even behind bars.
true, tell your kids that. Tell your family that. Could
Well,
you use that?
And they have to.
No,
right?
I'm just saying, but you use that as the catalyst. Like, yo, if you have a wife and you have kids and you allow that thing that you are saying is small, I'm agreeing with you. It's not worth you taking your life.
I'm not saying it's small.
It's small in regards to you taking your life.
I think if that's an isolated act.
Yeah, true. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just playing. We having a conversation. So what I'm saying is, nowadays with the viral moments and all of that shit, my nigga, you could be a meme from now to eternity.
Niggas can't handle that, bro.
Playing with your dick over some Tim Hortons.
A vulgar, vile, obscene display on an Orange County Transportation Authority bus Wednesday afternoon, August 19th, not far from Disneyland. A young man with a shaved head and sunglasses was touching himself in full view of other passengers. Veronica Gonzalez was one of those passengers. Shocked and somewhat frightened, she instinctively recorded a few seconds of foul footage on her cell phone as evidence. She also took some snapshots of the disturbing display. The man seemingly carefree.
Really disgusting. There was a really, really nasty pervert on the bus.
Gonzalez lives in Buena Park and commutes to the city of Orange for work as a security guard. She always felt safe on public transportation until now.
I felt very awkward, you know. I still feel very sick. I had an alert on what seems to be a mom and a kid nearby. I was like, this cannot be happening. I feel very bad for them, you know.
There was a child nearby.
Yeah.
Veronica says she immediately alerted the driver with that cell phone evidence in hand. But the response was not what she had expected.
He didn't know what I was talking about, so I had to show him my phone. He was like, oh. So then I went back to my seat, and then he told the individuals to stop whatever he was doing, or he was going to call the sheriffs.
The driver then continued on the route, and the man was allowed to stay on board until he decided to get off the bus near Disneyland, according to this witness. Veronica Gonzalez posted the ordeal on TikTok and says it attracted more than 1 million views and countless comments before, for some reason, it was removed.
I got your wig, ho. Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.